First up, representing Ontario is Virginia Lockyer.
Hi, I'm Virginia Lockyer from Toronto, and I started this challenge because I wanted to prove to others that nothing is impossible. I started my journey approximately 2 years ago, but during this journey, I had a lot of ups and downs, and of course, with my background of my health and everything, it was something that I had to really question. But with amazing support that I have and the amazing people in my life, they all told me, like, follow your heart, do what you need to do, and just push through and try and get to wherever you can. So basically, you know, over the last few years, I've really plunged forward, and I used to be 245 pounds, and I said to myself, you know, I'm going to have grandbabies one day, and I want to be able to chase after them. I want to be able to see my kids, you know, get married. I need to make a change for my health. So again, I wasn't going to talk about it, but I will, because a lot of my friends are like, you need to talk about this during your interview, during your video, because it's so important. So I am a fibromyalgia person. I have a chronic illness. I have chronic fatigue syndrome. I also have basically arthritis, and I also got diagnosed during my challenge with decurvins in both my wrists. So it was a big challenge for me. My heart was broken because, you know, you need to really be able to use weights. You need to really be able to push forward. You need to be able to do all kinds of things with your hands during working out. So I had to actually work around things and find other ways of doing so. So, you know, getting up every day was always a challenge, but I thought about it in the back of my head and I said, I really, really want this. So I pushed forward, and here I am today. So as I said, I started at 245. I'm actually down to 153. So I'm super, super happy with my goals, and I'm super happy with, you know, everything that I've accomplished so far. And IDFA has always been, you know, truly, truly supportive with us, and, you know, any questions you had, they answered back, you know, and it really, really helps a lot during training and during the progress. So, as I said, my main reason for getting into this is so that people know you're out there, you really want something, regardless of your health, regardless of, you know, what people say you can't do. Being a fibromyalgia warrior, being a person with chronic illness, being someone that, you know, does have some restrictions, there's always ways to work around it. If you really truly want it, then you go for it. Follow your heart, follow your dreams, and, you know, that's what I did, and that's why I am here where I am today, and I'm not stopping here. So thanks so much, and again, thank you so much, IDFA, for everything that you've done, and good luck to everybody.
Next, representing Quebec is Josephio.
Good day, everybody. I'm going to need to read this since usually I speak French. So let's do this. Let me introduce myself. My name is Josephio, and I'm 47 years old. This is the fourth time that I'm entering the IDFA transformation competition. I never had the chance to win the contest, but I find that persistence is one of the most important qualities for successful weight loss, and today I don't give up. I start my transformation May 1st, 2014. I realized that the only solution was in me, and I had to give myself this chance to succeed. At the time, several pain in my body were more and more present. Pain in the knee, heels, various skin problems, and frequent chest pain. I had to bring good habits into my life and listen to the alarm that the body gave me. A total change in diet then resulted in a weight loss of 88 pounds in 1 year. In 2016, I had a weight loss of 12 pounds for a total of 100 pound loss. I felt powerful and achieved many personal accomplishments such as race, triathlon, high altitude trek, which lead me to climb 4 summits for more than 5,300 meters in Nepal and even go to the Everest Base Camp. I also participate in numerous fitness competitions in two federations and won the Canadian title for Best Transformation in 2017 with Fitness Canada and the world title with Fitness Universe in 2019 in Miami. I'm a mother of two children, a girl and a boy. My son has 2 syndrome, which gave me a lot of challenge as a mom. In 2020, the period of confinement and a return to comfort made me regain few pounds. I'm a federal agent, and on December 8, 2020, an altercation with an arriving passenger who didn't want due to quarantine resulted in a major knee injury. Meniscus tear, anterior ligament tear, and lateral ligament tear. I took this period of insight to make adjustment in my diet. So I lost 25 pounds since December 2020, which now lead my total pound loss for 100 pounds. On the other hand, this injury prevent me from being at my best today. I was not able to fully train and lift some weight. I was reduced to physiotherapy exercise since the accident. But I'm unstoppable. So today here I am, very happy to be part of this competition, and I wish all the competitors good luck. Thank you.
Representing British Columbia, we have Haley Farquhar.
Morning everyone, my name is Haley Farquhar. I'm from Kimberley, BC, and I will be competing May 15th at the IDFA Virtual Canadians. I am 22 years old, like when this will be posted, so wow. And yeah, it's my first show. I'm in bikini and I'm in fitness model, both novice as well as transformation, and here's my transformation video. All my life I have been the bigger kid, the chunky kid, but I've always had pretty good self-confidence, and at a young age I learned that, you know what, I don't care what you think, I don't care what a lot of people think, because I got to be happy with myself, and when I'm not happy with myself, that's when I got to make a change. And you know, I get really self-conscious because all my friends are gorgeous and I wouldn't want to go shopping, but I would, you know, hide the hurt. And then university came around and I went to Vancouver at SFU, and I was like, no one knows my story here. I'm not in a small town. I'm done playing that character. And that's when my fitness journey started. I ran literally every day for a year. I lost over 60 pounds and I ran my first half marathon that year. It was awesome. And that was my why at the time. And then I didn't have a why. And I'd still work out. Like, of course I used all the baby weights because that, you know, I was listening to all the wrong information. I was like, oh yeah, you know, girls don't want to get bulky, all this stuff. And then I didn't have a why, and then I started allowing myself to go back to the behaviors that I had in high school. You know, oh, I can afford this, I'll run it off in the morning. And yeah, it was a pretty bad spiral of behaviors, because then COVID came around, gyms closed, you know, restrictions went up, and I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, whoa, I thought I was thin and I could never figure out why I could never get rid of my muffin top, and I'm like, oh my god, I did what I slipped back into my old ways, and now I have to live with it. But then I was like, so I started talking with some friends that did a bikini comp, and I was like, I need a new why. I'm a person that loves challenges. I need a why. Did some research, and I found my coach, Lori Dixon. She's awesome. She's done it for so long, and I hired her because I'm also a competitive curler, and so we started working on muscle mass and stuff. She said, you know what, I think you can do it. Back in December, because, you know, she did in 17 days. She's like, you can do it. We'll get you started early, and we'll get you on that stage in May. And I thought about it, and in my head I'm like, no, I wanted to make excuses about my diet, and I wanted to, but life, and I had a really hard year this year. I lost my uncle, who practically helped raise me, and COVID, and just there was a lot of excuses I could have used, but I didn't. I said no, because I can hear him in the background saying, you never do anything half. Haley, you're a full person. You do everything with full bodied emotions, full body give. So do this in the full. And that's how I attacked it. I went into my prep and I did prep at 100%. And every day I thought that I'm lucky enough to get to do this. I'm privileged enough that I get to do this. With the support of my family, who has been unreal, and my friends, and of course my coach and my team. Anyway, after losing 60 pounds in high school, gaining some back, since I've started training with Lori, I have lost over, it's like 36, 37 pounds. And from prep in January to now, I mean, I've been working with her for a year, putting on muscle and doing that stuff, but it's just night and day physique change. And this is something that now that I've found a why, I keep wanting more why. I want to go there, want to be better. Every day in the gym, I think, how can I make this lift better? Okay, I'm going to get my butt deeper in my squat. And my transformation's not just physical. It's actually true self-confidence change, and it's true self-worth, and now I have something to be proud of. I have things that I want to show people, and I've never had that. So this journey's been pretty spectacular. Here are my photos.
Our final transformation challenge athlete is Paul Miller, representing Alberta.
Siren shattered February's frosty evening silence. It was an ambulance for me, Paul Miller, 62, over 240 pounds, suffering from intense chest pains. For over 30 years previously, I had kept gaining weight until then, 2017. But that was to change. I was having what was called a cardiac event. I felt like I was dying and became unconscious for about 6 hours. When I revived, the ER physician on duty took my hand, looked me straight in the eye, and in a no-nonsense tone said, "The universe has given you a second chance. What are you going to do with it?" She smiled, released her grip, walked away, and I never saw her again. Yes, I needed to change. But how? As a tutor, I met many students, and I befriended Mehdi from Iran, a bodybuilder trainer who sympathized with my story. He introduced me to the fitness training lifestyle. I learned much from him, but he was a student and had to move on. In the following months, nothing major happened, until I met a student I call JK. He changed me even more. We regularly met at our school's training room, studying many things to create the best version of myself. With JK's coaching, my weight dropped from 113 to 78 kilograms. But JK was also a student, and he had to leave too. I began wandering and needed another coach. I discovered a website run by a former bodybuilder, Lee Hayward. I followed Lee's exercises, stretching routines, and nutritional advice, similar to what I had learned from JK. I felt confident about Lee as a coach I could trust. This August, I'll be 67. Since 2019, I've completed several physical challenges. Now when people meet me, I hear, "Wow, age really is just a number."
Now it's time to get into the placings here. In fourth place, we have Haley Farquhar of British Columbia. Third place, we have Virginia Lockyer of Ontario. Second place, we have Paul Miller of Alberta. And our transformation Canadian champion is Mary Josephio of Quebec.